Hi friends, I'm Lori Wildenberg from 1 Corinthians 13 parenting.com, and it's so awesome to be with you guys today. This is our second video. The first one we did last week on one of our parenting goals, which of course is the obvious getting your kids to cooperate. And I gave you the all-time best parenting tip ever. And if you haven't seen that, go ahead and scroll down on our Facebook page and you'll find it. So I don't want to give that away and talk about something different. Anyhow, feel free to join in. Now today the other underlying parenting goal that we're going to talk about, which is the long-term goal, the goal of becoming. Who are your kids becoming? Who are they becoming as people? This is my dog, Murphy. Murph, say hi. Anyway, so we are going to be talking about becoming. And I just wanted you to be thinking about when you are training your kids, what sort of characteristics are important to you in your family? What would you like what kind of a person do you want your child to become? And how do you figure that out? I guess one of the ways you figure that out is observing your kids and the things that they do. And last week we talked about really basically getting them to cooperate, getting them to do what you want them to do. As you're watching your child and the things that you see, let's say that you see a spirit of selfishness. They don't want to share or take turns. So what that would tell you is the thing that you want is selflessness, or maybe generosity, maybe a thankful heart. Those are some things that you might be interested in. Hey, Courtney. So anyway, those are some things you might be interested in working on with your child as a long-term goal. So what would those goals be? Maybe if you're working on patience, you might work on expanding the delayed gratification, and that might be something that you might be able to do. You can talk to your kids when you've had to exercise patience. So we model it, we talk about it, and we train for it. And those are character traits that we would like to develop in our kiddos. So not only look at your short-term goals of getting kids to do what you want them to do, to be able to get to A to B without all kinds of stuff in between. It's not just that. Those are the things we need to do every day, right? But what is our long-term goal for our kids? What is it that we hope for our kids? How we hope that they can develop and become people who honor the Lord and love their family. Anyway, so be thinking about your long-term goal as you're interacting with your kids today. And like I said, observe them and see if there's something that you find that they might be an area where they might be lacking. And then the areas that they're doing really well in, comment on that and say, you know, I can see that you really exercised a lot of patience today. That's pretty great. I noticed it when you waited for this toy to be returned to you. Anyway, have a great day. And oh, I forgot to say, we over at 1 Corinthians 13 parenting.com, we have actually a store. Oh my gosh, we have a store, you guys. So you don't even have to leave your home. And this store is like walking into your Christian bookstore. It has all kinds of Christian gifts and faith wear, all kinds of cool things. And I just saw this really neat little mug there that it has, hey Stephanie, thanks for chiming in. Nice to see you. And it has this cute little mug with the inscription, love is patient, love is kind on it. It's a clear coffee mug. I love that. Anyway, so the proceeds for those sales go directly into our 1 Corinthians 13 parenting ministry. So we can do things to reach parents, which is what we want to do. Anyway, thanks so much. I'm Lori Wildenberg with 1 Corinthians 13 parenting. And anyway, thanks for joining me. Have a really great weekend. Bye.